on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, whatever else y'all have sent that's going to make us question reality. Now, I gotta give out a disclaimer. I gotta do that now. They're just theories. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. Hey to all my beautiful and incredible supporters out there. I'm beyond excited to unveil my brand new merchandise collection designed just for you. Don't miss out on this chance to own a piece of this limited edition collection. Head straight to shopperkyy.com and explore the full range of hoodies and tees waiting for you. Whether you're a longtime supporter or new to the family, there's something for everyone in this exclusive lineup. Shopperkyy.com, link is in the description down below. I love you and thank you for all your support. Huge shout out to Bino. He's the first shout out of the day.
Earth. NASA says we go into space by launching into Earth's orbit. Do you know how high above Earth the space station orbits? No, you don't know? I'll tell you. 3/8 of an inch. And we tell ourselves that that's space. Excuse me, that's just driving around the block. Right? And that dude who jumped out of a balloon, oh, the edge of space jump. On this, if the Earth were this size, it'd be 1/16 of an inch above the surface. That's where he jumped, right there. See that? No, you can't see it because it's a 1/16 of an inch. On that scale, on this scale, where's the moon? Is 30 feet away. It's not in this office. It's 3 offices down. On this scale, where is Mars? It's a mile away. Where is the nearest star system? Forget it.
I'm ready to get my heart broke. Shout out to DeAndre, the truth about plastic containers.
Get the plastic storage containers out of the kitchen. Give them to your husband to store nails in the garage. Because when you put food in a plastic container, the next day the food has phthalates in it. Phthalates are the chemicals that mold plastic. And those chemicals leach out of the containers into the food. There is no study that says the amount of phthalates that are leaching into the food is toxic to humans. And I agree. However, when you cannot detoxify and get rid of the toxic chemicals you're exposed to, they accumulate in your body. And phthalates are a family of chemicals called endocrine disrupting chemicals, means they alter your hormones. And where they accumulate are in the estrogen and testosterone loving cells.
Shout out to Kenyon.
Leadership in government is political power, and political power is an official form of antagonizing the people. This atomic age of speed, we are shut in and shut out by passport. And free speech, does that exist?
No, you've got it all.
And free enterprise. It's a free enterprise.
What movie was that? At this point, I'm not surprised that this stuff is in movies. I'm just more surprised on how it's coming out more, if that makes sense on what I'm saying. That little boy was preaching. His hoodie's hard. Carry on.
You might be in danger, because I guess plants can talk now. Or apparently they always could, but now we know about it. And they might be trying to conspire against us. People have known for a while that plants can communicate with each other. We know that there's huge networks of mycelium in the dirt, that plants can send electrical signals and hormone signals through this network. These fungal networks have been shown to be able to allocate resources and even sometimes kill trees to use as food. We've known this for a while, and we've also known that there's some evidence that some species of plants can see. This is Boquilla trifoliata, and basically this plant changes the shape of its leaves to blend in with the plants around it. There was a theory for a while that it was absorbing genetic material from those plants and then using that to figure out what shape they were and mimicking that. But then scientists started to realize that it also mimics the shape of plastic plants. So right now the leading theory is that the leaves of the plant have photoreceptors on them, and they can process the light coming off the surrounding plants to figure out their shapes, like an eye. That's the old stuff. But recently, they've learned that stressed plants actually make clicking noises. And even though they're higher pitched than human ears can pick up, they're at the same volume as a human voice. So when certain plants are being eaten by a predator or are dehydrated, they're literally screaming out. Even though we can't hear them, there are many animals that can. I'm trying to figure out the exact purpose for this, but it is weird. And then the really creepy part. The first ever human has been infected with a plant fungus. This previously wasn't possible because fungi couldn't live in the temperatures present inside the human body, but apparently some of them have evolved and they can now. If you think this sounds familiar, it's because it literally was part of the plot in The Last of Us, but it actually just happened for real. So what if plants are just tired of us chopping them down and just put a hit out for us?
Shout out to Tierra.
If you're a guy in 2023, open your ears and listen. Here's the facts. I don't care how old you are. We're in a spiritual war. We're in a war on consciousness. And you can keep scrolling and watching all this getting distracted, or you can realize that you live in a system that is designed to disconnect you from your inner truth and intuition and make you worship a dollar bill instead of God. It's meant to keep you distracted by looking on the outside instead of looking within. That's why food has synthetic ingredients, processed things, water has fluoride, all types of things affect your pineal gland. You're not taught how to build wealth. You're taught how to get a job. Your relationships are a mess because everyone's been brainwashed. And as soon as you realize that and disconnect and get your awareness back, that's when things are gonna change.
Holy, I've got a huge prediction for you guys that you need to know about. You need to warn your friends and family about this one, guys, because this one's happening, okay? So I'm gonna first explain it and then tell you how you can protect yourself. So this is already happening. Someone has already had this happen on TikTok. What they've done is they've used social media and his old videos and whatever to use an AI to extract his voice and clone his voice, and then use social media to find out who his family are, call up his family, message his family, get them on the phone, and used his voice, these scammers, to convince his parents to send them lots of money and scam them out of all their money. This is crazy. This technology is available now. You need to warn your friends and come up with some kind of password that you guys can talk about. Look, because this is a possibility. Anyone can call you now and it'll sound just like your sister, just like your mom, whoever, and they can be, whatever they're saying, you're gonna believe it because you know their voice, okay? They can clone your voice now, okay, guys? You need to warn people. You need to let them know this is now a reality, okay? So come up with some kind of password that you just know about, but just yourselves, that you have to say in order to prove that you are actually you. That is the only solution at the moment. If you think of something else, let me know. Please bookmark this, let your friends and family know, share this with them, because this is a real thing. It's already happening, and you're gonna start to see it more and more and more. That's my prediction. Protect yourself now.
That's actually really interesting and very informative. I talked about this before with the AI. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. With the AI making songs or singing songs. Like, for example, I used the Tupac and Biggie. They had Biggie singing one of Tupac songs and vice versa. Or they got SpongeBob singing, well, it's Patrick, but Patrick singing Never Would Have Made It by Marvin Sapp. That's never happened, but AI is making it seem like it's happened before. Like as if the person that is behind the voice of Patrick really went into the booth and sang Never Would Have Made It. That song has never came out of that person or that actor's mouth. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So for them to be able to take AI and make it seem like it could be like your loved one calling you that they're in danger, need this, is not basically scamming. That is deep, because now you and your family have to come up with a code word, a code line, something to where if I ask this question or if I say this, you should answer it this way, and if you don't, then it's not you. Shout out to Kenyon or Kenyon. I just realized your name could be pronounced either way.
We all need to cleanse.
This dropped out of your what?
That's a horsehair word.
There's something very strange going on here. These parasites are supposed to be in bugs, but people are starting to expel them now.
4 hours into my fast, 22 hours into my fast, I passed a living, wriggling worm. A living, wriggling worm.
What's wriggling mean?
It was like this long, and it was black. It swam to the toilet bowl because it was in the water. Swam to the toilet bowl, latched on with its mouth, and hung on to the side of the toilet bowl. That's what it was doing inside my urethra. I peed it out. That's what it was doing inside my urethra, attached to the inside of me.
This lady here actually urinated one out. She posted the picture and everything on her page. Check it out. She said it felt like a UTI shortly before she passed. The more you go down this rabbit hole, the more you'll realize parasites aren't a third world problem. These people live in first world countries. Here are some of the most common signs of parasites. If you have any of these, I would seriously consider looking into a parasite club.
My question is, what did they do to get that in them?
They didn't stay inside. You got one species who come from a cave. Inside of a cave is cool, it's dark, windows down, moist. That's how most people have their houses. The people who come from the caves develop diseases and carry diseases. Asthma, sinus problems, sinus infections. right? The sun people who come from the sun don't go in the caves. Because if you take a flower and put it in a dark cave, it's gonna die because it needs sun. We the flower, we sun people. So somebody done tricked us to running from the sun, because now black people will not go out in the sun. Man, it's too hot out there. It's 108 degrees outside. Naturally, your body is at 100. How is 108 degrees really hot? That's your mindset. You done been tricked. They done took you out your power. You don't even go outside no more. Who do you see outside now?
Shout out to Feezy for this video.
No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things. Pizza and us. And us.
Down, went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was a good day.
That is a good day.
It was, and her parties are incredible at her house too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Wonderful,
yes.
wonderful pizza. All right.
Really excited about the possibility of having a pizza party with a pop star. Do you have pizza parties with pop stars often? No. Okay. Just checking.
You really are a genuine fan, and it's amazing. And we've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. We do. It's so much fun. Now,
So tell me about Joe and your relationship with Joe, and what do I need to know? Like, what's the thing about the ice cream? He loves ice cream. Tell me about that.
Well, listen, ice cream is big. Pasta with red sauce. He can go deep on that.
And why does their website have a super secured backdoor to a secret division where you can order pizza pictures for absurd prices? This screenshot was made public by a hacker. It's in low resolution, so I will read out loud what it says at the bottom.
I can't see it either.
This month we have 5 fresh pizzas for your enjoyment. We also have 4 surviving pizzas from last month's session. All are on sale at an extremely low price, as they are in poor health and not expected to survive.
Yeah, that's not sounding like pizza. When do we say pizza is in low health or poor health and not expected to survive? I just never gave that description when it comes to eating on some pizza, some actual pizza, not the pizza that they talking about. I'm just saying that for them to be going into detail, we also have 4 surviving pizzas from last month's session. I'm not talking like that. I don't care. I'm just not saying my pizza in that description. That's how you know they're not talking about pizza.
So a requirement is that you finish eating your pizza after your session. This month's special includes a 30% discount on severe torture. Each image below is available for $1,000 in fine print. Why are they talking about rooms? And rinsing it off when you're done? What the hell is going on here?
These children are not just kidnapped and in some cases bred by families as a cash crop.
What kinds of things went on in the family? Rituals in which babies would be sacrificed. There were people who bred babies in their family.
We have people in the United States of America that breed children in order to sell them. And when they are sold, they come without birth certificates, which means it's easier to kill them and have no one ask where they are. We're also importing children by the plane load. Again, children who have no documentation. It's not just child slavery or child sex abuse. It's also child torture.
Survivor, child snuff industry, high-ranking government officials, military agencies, orchestra.
The heck did I just... Shout out to myself. I posted this in the chat.
Yo, TikTok. I know a lot of y'all travel, a lot of y'all like to be on the road, and a lot of y'all get hotels and Airbnbs.
Do.
But what I need y'all to know is this is a list of hotels. You got the Hilton, the Wyndham, the Days Inn, the Super 8, Best Western, Red Lion, Marriott, Choice Hotels, Extended Stay America, and Motel 6. What do all these hotels have in common? They're all being sued right now for human trafficking. They have been participants in human trafficking. But wait, that's not all. In some of these hotels, they have found tunnels in the closets that go underground that led to missing children. Hey, do your own research. As you can see right here, the lawsuit has been filed against major hotel companies, including these, for allowing trafficking to occur on their property and profiting from human trafficking. Also, these hidden cameras have been found in a lot of these hotels as well. The traffickers use these cameras to spy on you and to see who they can kidnap.
That's scary.
This is a coat hanger. This is a camera that looks like a plain screw. You would never know. People, you have to check your rooms for cameras. Also be aware of hotels that offer free shampoo and some conditioners, because a lot of these containers will have shampoo in them, but the base of the container is a whole camera system. So be careful at Airbnbs and at hotels everywhere. You can actually buy a device that will scan a room and let you know if there are cameras in the room. And it will show you where the cameras are. And for reference, this is a hotel in Florida that had a hole in the closet that they went through, and they found children way down that tunnel where they would kidnap people that checked into these hotels.
So tell me, do you believe, was Disney trying to tell us something?
That's
crazy, right? Some things are just an optical illusion, right? Well, is this an optical illusion? Look at that and tell me you don't know what that is. Go ahead and tell me that confidently and mean it, because you know darn well what that is. You can see it. No, that's not a carving. That's a petrified animal from the days of old.
Do you see this?
Yes.
Do you see this?
Yep.
It's freaking nature, and it's freaking awesome.
Yes, it is. And I don't think science can properly explain how these animals were petrified so quickly to where they were able to preserve their form through all these years. And you know, that really got me thinking. There's plenty of statues on this earth that are thousands of years old. Now, what if they were petrified beings? Now, I know, it's just a thought. And yeah, I can't wait for the Mount Rushmore jokes. And you can joke all you want, but I promise you truth is stranger than fiction.
Shout out to Zaya or Zia, Too Valid. You know who you are. I apologize for butchering your name.
I've been telling y'all for the last 2 months, bro, that this is not Kanye West. You feel me? If y'all not familiar with artificial intelligence, y'all should get familiar with it. You know how they can basically put your face on another person's body? You feel me? Dead or alive, they can basically mimic your voice. You feel me? Like, that's not Kanye, bro. Y'all can really argue with your mama, because I mean, if you arguing that's Kanye, you really just, you know what I'm saying, you really just want to argue. But I want y'all to really zoom in on these pictures. I want y'all to zoom in on the face. I want y'all to zoom in on the hands. And I want y'all to zoom in on the ice cream cone, bro. This is not a real picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of weird game they playing. I don't know what they trying to prove. I don't know, they just trying to prove that we are that, you know what I'm saying, slow or that messed up in the head that we can't realize the difference. You know what I'm saying? But that is not Kanye, bro. I want y'all to really look at these pictures, though. I don't know where they got Kanye at. I don't know if Kanye's still alive. And the fact y'all keep talking about his height. Bro, this lady has on heels. This man has on socks. Look how tall he is. Like, wake up, bro. Y'all can't be that gullible, man. I want y'all to ask y'all so they right. How they got pictures of Kanye and their wife. Why ain't nobody got no videos? You feel me? Why we only seeing 2 pictures?
I'm not gonna lie, Kanye West be dropping heat, but like, this is not it. But I guess it's not him, so it makes sense. This man walking around, he said, forget the shoes. Adidas don't rock with me anyway. I'm gonna wear socks. I'm gonna get this trending. And she doing the same thing. Who is this lady? All right, I posted this video when this first trended, okay? I've told you guys, I am behind when it comes to videos, but I'm catching up now. So now we're kind of like up to par. The world has seen this video. Focus. The world has seen this video. I'm still gonna play it.
Say whatever you want.
One of my favorites.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now that back there is not real. And you can sit on this.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. That's my favorite sound, but no. This is really my favorite video.
Plane, and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Bye.
People are. He said bye. One more time. I really like this video because I really do not think that she's lying. But I will say this: it's a couple things that will come out. I guess I won't say too much then, because what it is you gotta wait for the reaction videos. But people are dropping some information, some gems, and some wisdom that we're either reaching or preaching. But it's for us to decide. But do I believe that she seen something? Yeah, I do. She may have, but I don't know, because it kind of did look like she was drunk, but then everyone was saying that she wasn't drunk.
Whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now that back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
Bye.
Everybody on the thing talking about some get out, some bye. This is what it sounds like when you're trying to expose something and like people don't care. Shout out to Rick.
So I'm flipping through this book and I see an Oreo, and my high hungry ass is like, that looks good, but hold on, wait, what? There's no way the Leviathan cross is on this cookie.
It is. It is.
Yes, it is. What? Alright, so I guess Leviathan likes Oreos. These are now Leviathan's favorite cookies. I really want to know if this was done on purpose. And for what purpose?
There is no coincidence, you guys. I really want you guys to know this. But this is what they were talking about on here. And I do want to point out, look at all this. All this stuff is evil, but I want to say this. The cross, period. It's a pagan symbol, I should say. So the cross right side up is pagan. So it doesn't matter if it's down. That's why I don't really speak on crosses, because any type of cross, if it was sideways, left, right, up, down, it's still pagan. But I hate to burst people's bubble with this one. The evil eyes. A lot of new age spiritualist people are, I was like, what? This is the most ugliest symbol I've ever seen in my life. But you got people that really think that this is doing something. It's all wicked. It's all pagan. It's all demonic. Hate to burst the bubble, but I had to let it be known, because if I wasn't, who was gonna let it be known? That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Again, please add the Discord. It's the first link in the description that you will see. I didn't say it in the beginning of my video, I don't think, so I'm gonna say it again just in case. You guys add your videos. The more y'all add, the more we can react to. I've been trying to drop content that's long. Then not only that, I'm dropping short form content as well. So y'all getting it all types of ways. So if you don't watch the long, I got the short. But conspiracy theories on TikTok that make us question reality again are just conspiracy. You got it. Look, it's just conspiracy. Got to do wink, because people be going crazy. I love and appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Eternal honors to my Lord Yahuwah, my Adonai Yahusha Hamashiach, for blessing me with everything. I'm just a vessel that they're working in and through, so I gotta give credit and honor where it is due. That's it for me. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you on the next one. Shalom, shalom.
You can't bring me down. I know who I belong to.